Hello sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in my teaching journey. And if you are new, my name is Maritza and I'm an elementary school teacher in the state of North Carolina. I will be teaching 5th grade science this year and I am so ready and pumped for this school year. Welcome back to a new vlog. It is classroom setup day 5. Oh my goodness, the time is just flying by and it is now crunch time, trying to get everything and anything done as much as possible before the year starts. So that's why we are on now day 5 and I am going to share with you guys the last days of my classroom setup because school is almost going to start, so I'm running out of time. But thank you so much for joining me in my teaching journey and welcome if you are new, and if you are coming back to visit, thank you so much for supporting my channel. That means the world to me. And let's go ahead and jump right into this video and get going. And let's go jump into this video and get going with this classroom setup. So if you are new to my YouTube family, please consider subscribing down below and clicking the notification bell as well to be notified for future videos, and also join me in my other social media platforms. You can also follow me there and connect and be friends with me on there. I love engaging with you guys in the comments below, so it also does really truly help my channel and to grow, and for me to be able to reach other teachers or other people that are interested in these types of videos and that are interested in just this type of community as well. It does help reach out to those people, so please continue doing what you're doing, liking, subscribing, sharing, and also commenting. It truly means so much to me and does not go unappreciated. Thank you so much. So today has already been a super busy day. I'm on classroom setup day 5 now and the time is just slipping away, to be honest with you. This week has just flown by. Today in particular has been super busy. If you follow me on Instagram, I shared some things that I had to accomplish today. I had to go take my kids to school supply shopping. My son got vaccinated. And what else did I do? My daughter had a haircut appointment, and then I came home to make lunch. Baby took a nap. I mean, it has just been go, go, go. And I also I spent like an hour doing this. I created my first day of school slides. It might go into like the first week, depending on like how our first week of school is and how we rotate in our homeroom classes to the other 2 classrooms. It just kind of depends on how that week goes, and I'll be able to share with my students like the entire slideshow. But I think it is really important to do something that is visual, or even a paper copy of what your expectations are, a little bit about your classroom, a little bit about yourself. So I always share with my students slides, but in the past I've done like Bitmojis and just like informational slides in the past. So I was inspired by other teachers to create my own, so that's what I spent the past hour doing, and I feel like I've almost gotten everything done on it, so I will share that with you guys in just a little bit. But I've also purchased some cardstock paper at Walmart today because I'm going to be using that to make some of the things in my classroom, some posters or some lettering that I want to include in the classroom, and I'm going to use my Cricut to cut it because it makes it 10 times easier. By no means do I mean that you need to go buy a Cricut, because that's completely not necessary, but I do have a Cricut and I make some t-shirts on there, like teacher shirts and shirts for my dad for his small business, things like that. I've created and done in the past, so I'm still learning. I'm not super great at it, but it's a learning process, and I think very much like the more you use it, the more you do things on it, the better you get. So here I am going to use the cardstock paper to cut some of the things that I want to print and cut into my classroom and put on the walls when I get back. I probably will be going back to my classroom this weekend, probably on Sunday is what I'm thinking, maybe Saturday, because on Sunday I always feel like I'll go the next day to work. And I do start work on Monday, or next week is our first week back as teachers, and then we've got that week to do like meetings, trainings, all that stuff, and then we actually have open house that week too. And I haven't prepared anything for open house because I don't know what we're gonna expect yet or what we're expected of. So I'm kind of waiting till we get back to do that. But I have a ton of things that I've always done in the past for open house, and you can go check out that video that I've done in the past I shared that for open house. I recently shared it with a good friend, and she's like, oh no, I have a lot to catch up on, a lot to do. So definitely it does require some preparation and some organizing. So I plan to do that later on this coming week. And so I'm gonna get printing and organizing myself for what I want to do. Now I will say that on my phone, I do use the GoodNotes app. Not the GoodNotes, I'm sorry, not the Good, but I do use the GoodNotes, but I use the Google Keep app to write down my ideas, and I've actually done this throughout the whole summer. So that list has not just come up from one day to another or just in one sitting. It's been like throughout the summer. I've written down my ideas and what I wanted to create for my classroom, and then when I know when I'm going to sit down and do it, I know what I'm going to create, if that makes sense. So I use the Google Keep app if you are interested, and it's right here, that Google Keep app, and it's really simple. I use the headers. I believe I got the headers on Teachers Pay Teachers. I want to say it was free, but I'm not certain. I'll put a link in the description box for you guys. But this is what it looks like, and it's just a bunch of different lists on there, and it's focusing. Give it 1 second. There we go. And it has just a bunch of different lists, and some of my headers look a little bit different, but they all kind of, you know, they all do the same thing. They make lists for me. So I have here, let's see where I had it. I have it on the to-do list, and this is my to-do list for my classroom, and it's just a bunch of different things. Of course, I didn't put it in full detail, but I kind of put what I wanted, what I remember, and then sometimes I do put detail. And the cool thing about this app is you can also import pictures, and like it becomes like a little mini board of ideas. So it's really cool to use, very handy if you don't have like an iPad or anything. I also use my iPad and GoodNotes to put like my notes and text, and you can import pictures and draw on it. So it's really cool. All this technology is just so fascinating, and I love it. My husband always supports me in all the little new gadgets. So it's really fun learning and just using all these different things that just make life a little bit easier. By no means do I mean that paper does not do justice, because it sure does. I love paper, pencil, and all the different color pens. I do love all of that as well. But that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to do a Science is Cool, and I want to put that above on the board, one of the whiteboards that I have in the classroom. Something is above that whiteboard that I just don't like, and I don't know if they can remove it or not. It has like, I don't think it has any purpose for it, but I don't know, I have to ask. But I think Science is Cool would go so good right there. And then I also wanted to put below the whiteboard, I wanted to put work hard, play hard, be kind. I think it's what it was that I wanted to put on there. And then you matter on the clock, and then I wanted to put a science matter on there, something that represents like matter. And then let's see, and on the top of the door, I want it to say have a great day, and then on the side going bye or saying adios in Spanish. I think it would be so much fun. We do have quite a bit of Spanish speakers, so having a little mix of some Spanish words would be really nice for those that are Spanish speakers, and I think it'd make them feel included. And then I also have the science alphabet that I want to print out, and it's just scientists, and then it goes by the alphabet, by their name. So I'm gonna buy that on TPT and then print them out and laminate them at work, because I left my laminator there, and I'm gonna put those above the other whiteboard. So I already have so much to do. I'm gonna start with those couple things first before I continue to add things on my list to do as of right now and get working on those things. Okay, what I finished, what I was able to accomplish was the words for science is cool that I'm going to put, and then I also accomplished these that I'm grabbing here, which is what I decided to go with for you belong here. So it's gonna be you in black, belong is gonna be in the colorful letters, and then here is going to be in that other the black cardstock. So that's going to go in my student command center, like when you enter that class in the classroom. And then I started making Mrs. Laura, but I don't know yet if I want to have that. I think I do, and I'm going to put it like in front of my desk, like hanging as a little streamer or banner. And that is all I got to accomplish. But yeah, so I'm going to show you my slides so far that I have I'm gonna show you the slides that I started creating and what those look like for the first days of school. So these are my slides that I'm going to show you for my first days of school. I created mine on Canva just because I love all of the little elements and the different text fonts and all the things that I can add to it, but you can definitely create it like in PowerPoint, and you can actually download this into a PowerPoint slides just by clicking on the download, and like you can do different options here. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and this is what it looks like so far. I've got just like pictures of my family and then little elements of myself. And then I have a slide for the schedule that I'm gonna create, and then once I get information on that, on what we will learn, and I'm hoping to add like all the lab stuff on that and like maybe some lab routines and procedures. I use callouts in my classroom, and I also use whole brain teaching, so I'll probably have information on that and like examples. And then our classroom library, I want to have pictures and routines and set exactly how they can use it and check out books. And then I have classroom rules. This is my favorite part. I use memes for describing and detailing the classroom rules. So I've got rule 1 with its meme, and then rule 2 with its meme, and then I have 7 rules total. And my last rule is to do their bell work. And this is my favorite meme. And so yeah, I have 7 rules total, and this is what my slides look like so far. I'll probably add to it, we will see, but so far this is what I have. Okay friends, we are now going out to dinner to Chicago Pizza, so I'm going to put down the camera and enjoy some Friday night dinner with the family and head out. So I probably will see you tomorrow in the classroom and setting up some of those things, and then yeah, so then I will continue enjoying my weekend before I actually full-blown 100% go back to work. So I will see you back in the classroom. I'm back in my classroom. It is actually a Sunday morning. It's early in the morning. I left everyone still sleeping. So I didn't come as I originally planned yesterday, and I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time in the classroom today just because it is Sunday. I usually relax and recharge for the week. So it's not gonna be a whole lot going on today, but some things that I did want to accomplish today was to put contact paper on my desk, put the books in my library. I got a new cabinet that I need to set up on the wall over there. I also want to put up the things that I printed out yesterday up on the walls, and I also want to make sure the tables are cleared away. So those are some of the things that I want to get done this morning, and the rest has to be done throughout the week, and it'll get done when it gets done. That's okay. With school coming up in 1 week, I want to get as much done as possible, but just some things just have to wait, and there's only so much I can do in a day. All right, so let's get moving and setting up the classroom. So this is the cabinet that I have to move. It's not super heavy and it does slide on the carpet, so that's really helpful. But I'm gonna be moving this to this area back here next to the red cabinet, and hopefully it looks okay. I'm hoping that it's gonna look okay because it is a different color, which is not what I wanted, but that's okay. More space for organization. What I plan to do in that cabinet is to put student materials and books so that it's not laying out on the walls, and just like storage space for student stuff in there. And it's really big. nice and big. So I'm excited to have some more storage that I can use because I don't have a whole lot of cabinets in here anyway. That was not too bad moving the cabinet. This is what it looks like in this corner. I'm kind of liking how this cabinet looks sideways, and then if you look on this side of the the bookcase with the stem bins back here, it kind of I kind of like that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it that way, but I don't really have another corner to put the bookcase with the stem bins. So I might just leave it like that for now and then see where I put it later. Hope it doesn't look too terrible like that. I don't know. I've never seen it really like that, so we'll see. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and work on some of the other stuff so that I can get some stuff out of the way on the floor. Still, I have all these books here, so I need to get that done and then move some stuff around. It is so hot in here. I do not believe the air is on. I'm pretty sure the air conditioning is not on. So I think I'm not gonna last too much longer, but I really like how the Science is Cool turned out. I didn't end up laminating the labels for the classroom just because of time, and I actually don't even think I have enough labels for the classroom. But something else I want to work on that is new, but I don't know yet what I want to do, but I want to share it with you guys, is this post up here. It is quite a bit of a length post, but it's blank, and I really think something up here would go really great. I wanted to put the word scientist in the making, and then I don't know, something to go with it, maybe a quote. So I think that might be the perfect spot for it up here. And it's perfect because when you walk into the classroom, that's like the first thing you see up here. So I think it would look really great to have that up there, and students and everybody that walks in can see it. And it just gives a vibe of a science classroom when I have like the word science up there. So I'm really excited about doing that. We will see. I'm gonna plan that over the weekend and then see if I can get it up this week. So that's what I've gotten so far. I've gotten the You Belong Here sign up, and I finished my desk over here. I added that to it. The contact paper was a lot more challenging than I thought. I had to do a quick little tutorial, and I found that a rag or some kind of rag, and you push on it while you pull on the contact paper, works best for the bubbles and the lines, and that seemed to work really great. But I think that's all I'm gonna do for my desk. I don't think I'm gonna do the sides of it just because they're more hidden, so I don't think I'll do the sides, and I think I like it on the front only. Let's see, I think that's all I'm gonna get done today. I'm just gonna focus on emptying or clearing off the desks, and then I'm going to head out because it is so hot in here. All right, friends, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed classroom setup with me. This is the last bits of the classroom setup. I think from here on out, I'm going to be doing lesson planning and preparing for my students to return back to school. So I think that might be the last of the classroom setup, but I'll definitely share in my next weekly vlogs or teacher vlogs things that I change and do in the classroom classroom. I might end up doing a whole video on my classroom library and some tips that I have tried in the past that work well for me to build onto my library. So if you're interested in that, definitely let me know down in the comments below what kind of videos you're interested in. If you're interested in my library or anything in the classroom, please feel free to reach out to me. It means so much to me when you guys engage with me in the comments. I love hearing from you guys and chatting. So yeah, that's it for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content that I'm sharing with you, and also really does help my channel grow. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube family, and I would love to have you guys, so click that notification bell to be notified for future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Happy 2021-2022 school year. If you are going back soon, happy new school year. Bye guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.